was driving on the highway, like the first 3 minutes, I wanted to turn around. I started feeling nauseous. I was like, I don't know if this is the right, I was like, maybe I should just go home. I am Marissa. I am 24 years old, from Kingston, Ontario, and I love to do photography. I love capturing the beauty and telling stories through my photography. I love posting them so people can see the beauty of nature and the things that I go to and experience, but at the same time I love to capture specific moments to kind of tell a story through the whole entire thing. When I first got my Facebook, I saw people posting photos on it, and I saw one of my cousins post photos at our cottage, and I was kind of like intrigued and wanted to start taking photos when I'm up there to show other people what my cottage was like. My parents had a point and shoot Canon, so I took that and used that up there. I took photos up there and posted it on Facebook, and then I realized I kind of like doing this. This is kind of fun. I think the biggest challenge for me was definitely having to deal with my anxiety, my mental health. I always hate taking pills, but I got to the point where I couldn't go to school anymore. I couldn't go to work. I had a hard time functioning. I was at that point where I was like, I don't know what to do anymore. I can't live my life like this. So I'll do anything to be happy again. So I decided to start taking medication for my anxiety, and that was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I went to St. Lawrence College for computer programming. My course was a 3-year course, but I dropped out in my second year. I got to the point where I was also started not being able to go on the bus anymore, being afraid of going to school, and I remember just going to the bathroom at St. Lawrence and just like crying on the floor, just being like, how can I live my life like this? Why is this happening to me? My big first moment for kind of taking that big step of being away from home and my parents was definitely the group trip with my 2 friends. I knew for a fact that I need to step out of my comfort zone at some point, and I felt safe doing it with them. And there was another meetup too, and this one was even harder for me because my friend Rebecca, who I went up the last time with, couldn't go. So if I wanted to make the meetup, I would have to drive myself. And with my anxiety, I was still struggling with driving far from my parents. And I wasn't sure if I could do it. And when I was driving on the highway, like the first 3 minutes, I wanted to turn around. I started feeling nauseous. I was like, I don't know if this is the right, I was like, maybe I should just go home. I calmed myself down. I pushed through and I made it to that meetup in Algonquin. And that was, I remember posting afterwards being like, I can't believe I'm posting these photos. I can't believe I'm actually posting these because I never thought I'd actually make it to this Instagram meetup. For me, it's so scary to just get out of my comfort zone. But I try to push myself to just think of almost the person I kind of want to be. And the person I kind of want to be is someone who's super independent. One time on Facebook, I made a video explaining to people about my mental health and what I was going through. And I was super vulnerable on it. It took a lot of courage to say all the stuff that I did, but the reason why I love being vulnerable and saying my story is if someone reads it or if someone sees it and that possibly helps them with their mental health, that means the world to me. This is probably the realest video I've ever made, but let's see how it goes. One of the biggest things that ever happened was when I posted that video on Facebook about my mental health. One of my best friends, he messaged me, he's like, I just want to let you know I saw your video and I booked an appointment with my doctor and I want to start taking medication from it. I felt like I was at my lowest point in life. I hated the way I was feeling. I saw from being able to impact someone to possibly help them change their life with that, just like a video or a caption, makes everything worth it for being able to tell my story.